Hey guys, what's up? If you're thinking I'm going out somewhere, I'm not. I'm just warming up the engine. It's been long since I started my car. But while that is happening, I want to talk about some weird messages I've been getting. And not from one person, but a lot of them from different parts of the country. People who have been asking me to talk to their parents, to convince them, to allow them to get into social media, content creation, or becoming an influencer. Alright? Now, I'm not a career counselor. Okay, so those who have been asking me what to do after 10th, also, I really can't guide you because I'm not the best person. There are experts who can guide you with that. Where this request is concerned, however, I wanted to put out this message because I wish someone had told me how to deal with fame when it comes. All right, now I'm not being vain or disillusioned into believing that I am famous. I'm not. But for somebody who is at 300 followers or 400 followers, I definitely feel that they think that I'm famous. All right, but I'm definitely not famous. In fact, those who have been following my page know that I've just suddenly gotten lucky in the last couple of weeks where my followers shot up to 8,000, a little north of 8,000, and I'm blessed. That's all I can say. But here's something very important that I wanted to share with you guys. All right. Before my followers became 8,000, I had this habit of checking the number of followers every day, and because I did that, I would keep worrying and I would keep getting depressed because my number of followers would dip. I would lose at least 60, 80, 100, 200 followers a day. And my heart would burn, I'd feel so depressed because I was losing followers. Then I stopped. And then I asked myself, wait a minute, what are you so obsessed with? This whole number of followers thing. What do you want to do? Are you a content creator? No, I'm a teacher. My day job is teaching. I'm occupied with my lectures the whole day. I hardly get breathers. Then why am I so obsessed? The first time I made a reel was because I had an idea. I wanted to execute it. It was fun. Then I saw the number of likes it got and that got me hooked onto it. Then I made another reel, then another reel, then another reel. And then that same passion and that fun became a task. Because now I'm obsessed with the number of views it gets. First, when my reel got just 1,000 views also, I would be very happy. Then 1,000 ka 3,000 views hone laga. Then the day it started getting 10,000 views, 100,000 views, 300,000 views. Oh my God, the pressure, because now I want every reel of mine, every post of mine to have those many views. Now it's no longer about my own joy. It's no longer about the feeling or the passion. It's all about the pressure to impress other people. When did that passion turn into obsession or addiction? And that, I was lucky that I realized it because my life was all about this. Every time I would take lectures, after my lectures, when I have a break, when I actually want to sit with a good book or I want to watch some show, my mind is not on the show. My mind is not on the book. My mind is about how to create the next content or how do I make my people happy or what do people want to see. That's a dangerous road to tread on, So you kids who want to choose this life, think about it very carefully. All right. If your end goal is to become a social media influencer or a content creator, then by all means, you have to create content to please other people because you owe it to them. They are your fans. They are following you for a reason. My case, I'm an accidental influencer. I am a teacher who started putting up content or who started speaking up on screen because I wanted to be heard. And when this platform got me in touch with you beautiful people, people who text me, people who tell me that, sir, you've touched our hearts, you've influenced us, our parents, we showed our video to your parents and they agreed on something. That makes me feel good. I like that life. I don't want to see my number of followers because the number of followers are always going to dip because you don't know what people want to watch. You can't keep everybody happy. If Shah Rukh Khan puts up a photo of his hand like this, I'm sure it's going to get 1 million views. If I do it, I will lose 1 million followers if I had them because nobody cares about my hand. So what is it that people want? What type of comments should you pass on screen? What sort of statements are people expecting you to make? Once I had made a political comment and I lost 600 followers in a day. because I spoke my mind. Ever since then, I've been scared to say anything. Not anymore. Now I say what I want to say. I'm talking about that phase when I was obsessed with followers. Because I realized this is my page. People like my content, they'll follow it. If they don't like what I'm saying or what I'm putting up, they will not follow me. And that's completely fair, right? That's the whole concept of Instagram, that you have a choice. I have not even gotten to the point where people troll as well. People leave a lot of negative comments, comments that bring you down. And human nature is so weird. If you go through any of my posts, you'll see 100 appreciative comments, people who love me, people who are showering love. But my eyes are only hunting for the trolls. I'm only looking for negative comments because then I want to reply. I want to actually give a sarcastic burn back. Well, what about the good comments? Why am I not focusing on the good? Why am I obsessed with the negative comments? That's what fame does to you, and again I'm telling you, don't laugh at me and think that sir को लगता है sir famous है. मेरे को नहीं लग रहा है मैं famous हूँ, but मेरे को इतना पता है कि जब मेरे पास 200 followers थे तब 500 जिसके पास थे मेरे को वो चस्का था. 500 चाहिए, 500 को 1000 चाहिए, 1000 को 2000, 2000 को 3000, 3000 से आज में 8000 पे कोई ना कोई तो ऐसा है जो jealous feel करता है, जिसको लगता है यार oh shit, how do I get 8000 followers? Well, it's nothing. Because I know for a fact that ये 8000 में से मुझे नहीं पता कितने genuine लोग हैं who love me for who I am. Maybe they are liking me right now because I'm saying the right things that they want to hear. The day I actually put up something that I feel like putting up, or the day I say something that I want to say, I don't know how many of them truly love me. So choose your circle of friends, choose your circle of followers, choose your family, social media family very carefully. Don't become obsessed by it. All right. Again, let me clarify. If your job is this, then yes, you have to be obsessed. You have to put up content. You have to do your research. You have to put in your heart and soul. You have to work really hard. A lot of my kids are social media influencers and they work a lot. There's no breather, but that's their job. This is not my job. I'm a teacher. All right. So the reason I'm saying this is because nobody trains you for these things. When you go into careers like this, when you fight with your parents and you are influenced because you look at all the youngsters becoming famous, you're like, Papa, I want to do this. Mom, I want to do this. You don't understand. I just have to put up content. There will be a point when you will reach a burn, and you won't know what else to put up. And those days where you have these mental blocks, the pressure will start mounting because your parents will tell you, listen, I told you to focus on your studies. What about it? So that time, it's easier to fight with your parents and to stand up for what you want when you are confident if this is your end goal. So be very clear in your head. Are you prepared for this life? Understand the pros and cons because nobody talks about the cons. Everybody only talks about the good side of social media influencing. All right. I honestly don't know if this video helped, but I definitely wish someone had told me sooner to not be obsessed with these things because I lost a lot of nights panicking. Every time I lose a follower, I panic. Not anymore. No, now I've just made my peace with the fact that आज 8000 है, कल 3000 होगा, 3000 का 600 हो सकता है, 600 के 5 followers बचेंगे, but ये 5 लोग वो है जो मेरे को truly love करता है. These are my true friends who truly love me. All right. So I genuinely love you guys. Whoever shows love. Who also, by the way, I keep apologizing in every video. You might still feel that, sir, you've still not replied to my messages because they come in that requests wala section. I'm telling you, I don't get the time. Genuinely, there are 99 or 100 messages that I haven't replied to. I will. I really, really will. It's not arrogance. It's just that whatever free time I get, sometimes I have to do household chores, I have to finish other work, or I just want to sit and watch a show. I don't want to sit with my phone, So don't feel bad. Don't think that I'm being arrogant. I'm not. All right. But those people who've been asking me to talk to their parents, I hope this message and this video made sense to you guys. I love you guys. Stay safe. Also, COVID, don't panic much. I panic about COVID also. Every morning I feel like I've got COVID. So, I feel heavy in my chest. Don't worry is all I'm trying to say. Don't worry about followers. Don't worry about people liking you. Don't worry about COVID. You should be cautious, but don't let it get to your head is all I'm trying to say. Live for yourself. Live for people who truly care about you. Do what makes you happy. I think that's what I'm trying to say. The bottom line is do what makes you happy. You need it. Bye.